Okay, the default stop loss, you can set this in pips. There's 15 pips. I'll go ahead and set that to 30. Default take profit, I'm going to go ahead, pardon me, and set that to 20. And the default limit order duration. This is something that you've got to be very careful with, especially with live trading. Always, always, always know where your orders are. Okay, what you have pending, what you don't have pending, what's going to be coming up for cancellation. So if you have an order waiting out there and you want it to be out there, you're going to need to know when those are going to be canceled. My preference is a day. I don't like things hanging out there for any length of time, really. Now, in the stock market, if you're familiar with this, these are called, you have what are called GTC, good till canceled order, or good for the day. This is the normal order. This you've got to tell your broker, I want to buy IBM at $115 GTC. Okay, I set this to a day, but you can see here that you can set these. Look at this. You can set it all the way down to an hour, where Owanda will automatically cancel out your order at the end of an hour. Now, this is very important down here. If you're trying to enter in orders quickly, you're going to want to enable bounds by default, enable stop loss and take profit by default. You can see this show confirmation windows. If you're going to be buying, it's going to come up and say, are you sure? I like to take those off, okay? And I like to confirm a position reversal, because that way if I'm getting a little spastic, if something's going on, I'm just getting really caught up, and I'm reversing a position, the software will stop me and say, hey, do you really want to reverse that? Now, I don't want to do that for a normal order, but I do want that in place for a position reversal, because that'll stop me from getting whipsawed around. Now I'll go head over here to the miscellaneous. This, the show action buttons, this is applying to the side here. Dual bid ask columns. If I wanted the dual bid ask columns, let's go ahead and hit apply. And okay, let's go ahead and click on that. The dual bid ask columns applies here. You can see now we've got the bid and ask column. Go over to miscellaneous, take that off, hit apply. Now you can see that it's just giving you the slashed price. Okay, so it doesn't have the dual column. If you do have the dual column, click apply again. Now if I want to, here's the bid, here's the ask. So if I want to buy, I can just click that and it automatically pops up buy. So I'd be buying the euro at the current price. Okay? So that you can set for your particular preferences. Color-coded tables, again, that's just if you want, there you can see the color now at the top. If you want that. Profit column format, you can set it into pips. The difference, percent, pound per pips, okay? I just like leaving it to pips, very simple. Show pipettes. Now, pipettes is this, let me go ahead and click on apply. Now you see how the price over here shrunk? Let me do this again. Show pipettes. Click apply. Now you see how it grew. Pipettes has to do with this last number here. Okay? So if that's confusing for you, go ahead and take the pipettes off. Click apply, and you'll see that price now is more normal, where you've got 4 decimal places. And that's just what more people are used to. And then, of course, you can set your chart. Pardon me. For the different trend line colors, trend line styles. Ignore weekend data and all that. So if you can go ahead and click OK, your settings should be in place for you. Okay, now the last thing, let me go ahead and check and see how much time I've got going here. Well, we're still doing okay. The last thing that I want to talk about are some of the resources, but I think now on reflection, I think what I'll do is let me end this movie here, and I'll go ahead and start another movie for some of the resources and some of the other functions for the game.